Good game for your team with the day off after a tough series. How focused and kind of ready to go did they look tonight?
I was really happy with what I saw from everyone. It started with our starting pitcher, and Tyler went out there. And when you're holding the other side to nothing, and you're going into the middle of the game, like we always talk about, it's hard to be in a much better spot than that on a pitching front. He's strong, and he likes to pitch into those spots in the game, and he likes to pitch through those spots. But it was a really nice night for him, and that gets you going, and that gives you confidence to go out there and play the game. We had some big swings, made some plays out there. It all came together nicely.
When you went out there for the mound visit in the sixth, were you going out there thinking that you were going to take him out, or were you open to discussion? How did that all kind of go through your head?
I went out there thinking that I was probably going to take him out of the game, but really in a lot of those spots, you're reading more maybe body language sometimes than what the pitcher actually tells you most of the time, and we don't do it very often, obviously, but most of the time the guys are going to say they want to stay in the game, but he seemed very relaxed and intent on pitching. He did not appear to be a guy that had any interest in coming out of the game, and that's what I came back to the dugout and told a couple of the guys. So he got the job done.
Sandoval isn't a guy who gives up very many home runs at all, and so when you see Celestino get his first of the season against a guy like that, what does it tell you about that at bat and how he's doing lately?
Oh, it's an enormous spot for us. Sandoval is tough. You can imagine being up there and the ball pops out and he manipulates it so well. He does so many different things with the baseball, and he's got the sharp breaking ball. He's got the good changeup. He really, really does know how to pitch. So for us to be able to go up there and for Selly to break out like that, get a big hit, drive in a couple runs, and really get the offensive engine going. That was great, and I think all the fellas out there are really enjoying watching Selly go deep and everything that goes along with that. But it was a great swing.
When you go out there, how often are you even willing to consider the possibility of leaving a guy in? If you can quantify how often that happens.
Not too often. He's a guy that in his career he's pitched. He's thrown a lot of pitches and gotten through a lot of different situations. It's kind of what he does. It's kind of one of the things that I think he's really good at from everything that I know and everything I'm learning about him. So that's one of the few times where really I'm walking out there and not just signaling from the line early on. Most of the time we know what we're doing and we make the move and we bring the next guy in and let him do his job. But in that spot, I went out there with a thought. I walked away with a different thought, but I believe in that spot. When he tells me he's ready to go, he's ready to go.
What do you think of the way he handled Ohtani specifically? Obviously, you don't want certain guys to beat you, and he went at him every time.
Right. They have. That's a pretty incredible guy to have in there, right in the 2-hole, and he's going to come up a lot, and you can feel the swings that he does take. You can truly see and feel the torque and the strength and the power and everything he does. He's the kind of guy, and they're very rare, but he's the kind of guy that if he touches the ball on the barrel, he makes the ballpark feel very, very tiny. He doesn't have to hit it that well, and he can do a lot of damage. So you can feel that when he takes his swings, and you watch him try to get to different pitches in different ways. He can shoot it out to all fields. He can do a lot of different things. But I thought we handled him well. I thought we attacked him well. I think again from the dugout, I do not have the best view of exactly where all those pitches are, but. I think in some of those instances, we attacked them in different spots. We attacked them up and away maybe at times, come in a little bit, but we were able to hold him in a good spot, and that is one of your goals when you walk in here and walk out of here. You do feel like if he's the one that's doing all the damage, you're probably not making all the right decisions, but luckily we were able to hold him down tonight. And you'd think the triple would be the easy part, right? Just a big day all around for him. I mean, when you look up, Gio has a great night. Celestino's productive. Those are, I mean, that's what made the night offensively for us, and we're going to continue to need that from those guys. And again, the different parts of the order are going to have to contribute. But seeing those guys come up huge. I mean, we're going to expect it from them. But it is big when they do that.